Hi everyone, welcome to episode 11 of our SkyFactory 4 Compact Sky playthrough. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and start processing some trees down into some fluid so that we can get started with some plastics. I went ahead and did a couple of small things between episodes. I created a couple of compact machine blocks. I was really running out of places to cable up in here. You can see there's just cables everywhere. And this is getting kind of ridiculous here. So I wanted to create another area in here that I can use for continuing my machines and processing stuff around. So I went ahead and created this compact machine, which is going to allow us to go a little bit deeper. And then I have this tunnel going down, which will allow us to use this to start pulling in more things. Now, it doesn't look like it's connecting, but it actually is connecting. So if we hop out, I can, for example, create another storage request table. So let's go to storage request. There we go. So just do that. Nope, I need a crafting table. Then I can do this. There we go. And if I go inside of here and then place this storage request table there, and right click, you can see I can access everything inside my network inside there, which is great. So now this is how I'm going to be able to pass these networks down through these compact machines into one another. So now I can basically just keep nesting these deeper and deeper and deeper. So what I wanted to do is get started with a mod called Industrial Foregoing. Foregoing here, we're going to work toward getting the first thing, which is a tree fluid extractor. And I already have a couple of compact machines that I'm going to use to do this. This tree fluid extractor is going to create something called latex, which I need to then process down into rubber, dry rubber, and then I need to craft it together and then smelt it, and that's basically how I'm going to get plastics. So before I get too far down that end, I'm going to need to do a couple of things first. I'm going to need to go ahead and get started with some automation of water collection. And the way I'm going to do that is with more of, let me go ahead and bookmark that first. The way I'm going to do that is getting started with another fluid extraction cable, which I'll need a dropper for, and then another weighted pressure plate. And then I can take that and pop out. And then right here where there's this block, I'm going to go ahead and put a compact block there just for a holding point. And I'm going to put this. I didn't actually create the thing I need to create. Well, hi guys, I'll be back. So right here, I'm going to put the extraction cable there. And right now it's not going to connect to anything because there's no water below it. But right up in front here, I'm going to put that tank there. And all I have to do is break this. And it's now going to just start collecting water and hopefully not drowning that rabbit. Oh my god, you need to get out of there. You are really making me nervous. Come here. I saved you. See, Roger? I saved him. Or her. I am your friend, Roger. I saved him. Or her. Alright, so that's just going to go ahead and collect that water and store it up here. And it does one bucket at a time. And there you go. So now we've got 16 buckets inside of the sender tank. Now I'm going to use that. Sorry, I need to go deeper, not out. I'm going to use this later when I need to get the water to process the latex. First, let's go ahead and talk about actually getting the latex together. So we're going to need these tree fluid extractors. Getting them, super easy. All you need is a furnace and then some iron gears. We're going to create 4 of them, so 4 iron gears will be just fine. And then we're going to need something called a block placer. And that's going to be 3 dropper. Oh, the plastic sheets. That's the industrial. We went with the cyclic one, not the industrial foregoing one. Cyclic one is going to be stone. So 5 stone, 2 iron, redstone, and then a dispenser. Let's go in and grab the dispenser real quick. And then the cyclic block placer. That's the one we want. And then if we just hop into here, I'm going to want to create another machine. This is going to be for tree fluid. So what I'm going to create from this, what I need this to output to is a tank that I'm going to go ahead and then move to another machine. So I'm going to want items to, I want it to be kind of here. And I want items to go on the top and liquids to come out the side. That's what I'm going to want. So liquids out the west side and then items into the... What? I didn't place you there. Thank you. Let me hop in here. All right. And so now I'm going to want items to come in here, grab a tunnel, and this will be in the top part. We're going to want up. Okay. And I want a chest here. We're going to put a chest right here. Then hop on out. And I'm going to want storage export cable come right here. And what I'm going to want you to export is oak wood. And do that, please. So if I hop in here, this chest should now be filling up with oak wood. And it is, in fact, filling up with wood. Now, what I'm going to want now is to extract the items and then kind of bring them up and around. And then I'm going to want this down here to be wet. Perfect. So what I'm going to want to do is grab some item extraction cables. I can't make any of those. I need a dropper. Is this cobblestone? Okay. I'm out of redstone. Okay, make more redstone, please. Cute. And then I want some iron nuggets. And then I'm going to want some weighted pressure plates. And then item extraction cable, please. Thank you. And then some item cables. I'm going to need more brick stairs. Do I do that? I don't have any bricks. Okay, got the stairs now, so I can go ahead and finish up this craft with the item cables. And you're going to get 8 of those, which is pretty much exactly what we need. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and head deeper, and let's go ahead and get this set up. So we have, in here, we have a bunch of oak wood. We need an extraction cable coming out the item. Yep, coming out the side. And then we're going to want it to come down and then across. Now I'm going to put these here. Now, unfortunately, they're kind of going to be facing the wrong way. So I'm going to need to grab a wrench. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And just like that. All right, perfect. Then we're going to want this block placer. We're going to need a placement block. We're going to need a couple of them. Go up, up. And then right here, we're going to want the block placer. And we want this to be facing down. So this can actually stay here, but... So we're going to rotate this so that the little dot is facing straight down. And then this is actually going to go up. I get some... this kind of flying everywhere. That's okay. Come across, and then across, and then across. And there we go. So that's going to place our oak wood in the middle. And then all we're going to need to do next is place our fluid extractions right around this. And basically it's going to start pulling the fluid out of this lumber. Then we're going to want some of these fluid cables to come. I'm not going to wire these up yet because actually, now that I think about it, I don't want these in place yet because I want to make sure that it's functional before I put these down. So let's go ahead and create the 4 fluid extractors. And so I'm not sure, did I do the gears yet? I did. Sweet. And so all I should need is the 4 furnaces. So perfect. Furnaces. 1, 2, 4. And then hop back in here. Ow, I need to reset my space actually. Let's come in here. There we go. And then here. And unfortunately, you can't really tell which angle it's facing in. I think they're facing the right way. We'll know once we get this. Oh, yeah, they're already starting to extract. So yeah, you can see that. They don't need power or anything else like that. They're just going to start extracting, and that's what you want to see, that number ticking up. Okay? And they go really slow. And what they're doing is inside here, they're actually breaking that log down, and they're going to get a certain amount of fluid out of it. And then eventually it's going to break, and then this is going to place the next one, and then they'll break that one down, and then this is going to place the next one, and then ad nauseum. There's just basically keep going and over again until I'm done with producing whatever I need it to do. So what I'm going to want to do next is go ahead and get these extraction cables in place. So now that we know that it's working, we're just going to pull them straight out, and I need to flip them around, but that's okay. And I'm going to have these come out. And unfortunately, it is going to create kind of this mess of cables, but it's okay. Ideally, you're going to want to have these not form these double connections, because the cyclic mod, like with these cables, they can sometimes be a mess with like how they pull items and stuff around. But unfortunately, there's just no clean way of doing this for this part. I mean, I guess I could do like fluid translocators into the corners and then pull it out or something, but that's kind of a little much. Another option actually would be going into the middle and then pulling out to a single point. That would be an option. That's a lot cleaner. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rotate these up, and then we're going to go start getting latex into the system. And now, heading out to the west side, we should start being able to collect some latex. So if I hop out of here, this is just going to keep doing its thing. And now if I put like a tank or something here, we're going to go ahead and start getting latex. But what I want to do is actually pass it into potentially another machine. Let me think. How do I want to do? Yeah, I think a tank, just to verify that we're good to go. So let's look at getting a tank going. We can get this fluid storage tank. It's just a piece of obsidian, some stained glass, and then iron. So I was going to grab that. And that way we can go ahead and put it here. And yeah, there you go. You can see right there, we've got our fluid coming in just fine. So the next thing I want to create is the latex processing unit. There's going to be 4 iron ingots, 2 more furnaces, and then a machine case. Now to create a machine case, iron, some planks, a block of redstone. Super easy to craft. So go ahead and do that. And then we are going to need another iron gear. And then just some iron and a redstone. And that gives us our latex processing unit. Okay? So now what we're going to need to do is inside... I do? Sweet. Side of here, I'm going to go ahead and put this machine here. And that's going to allow it to start getting power. And it doesn't use a whole lot, but it needs it needs water, and it needs latex. So the water tank, I want this to come in from the top. Okay? And then the latex tank, I want it to come in from the right. Okay? We're going to go ahead and place it right on top. And you just right click with an empty palm here, and that's going to start draining the water into here. And so now we just need the latex tank, which is coming in from the right, which is on this side. And then I'm going to place it up here, right next to the other one. And I'm going to need these 2 fluid transfer pipes right up here, liquid translocators, here and one here, and then right click. And now we're going to get that going in there. And so now, slowly but surely, it's going to process through that latex and create these tiny dry rubbers. And basically, what we need to do now is import these into another machine that is a... wow, that fluid is not keeping up fast, the water. So we're going to need a faster water transfer thing. Why does it not seem to be getting more water? Give me 1 second. Roger, did you do something out here to mess up with the water? Why is there no water anymore? Those are 2 source blocks. What did you do, Rabbit? That is weird. Okay. Here we go. Do I need to like turn you down a little bit, maybe? Can I have you turn down to like 2 buckets extraction at a time, maybe? Or bottles at a time, maybe? Let's see.
Nope.
Are you working?
Nope.
I don't know if you're even working anymore. Go. Let me actually upgrade this maybe to a full rectangle. Maybe that will help it as well. So it stays up, keeps up with the flow. Grab another one. That. There we go. So now you got a full 4. I don't know why that would have helped, but maybe it does. Let me go ahead and save my here. And let's head back in. Let's see. You good?
Nope.
We're not good. All right. So we're going to need a different mechanism of water. No, there it goes. It just lagged a bit because of the backup, I think. Let's wait a second. Try it again.
Nope.
No, it's definitely not keeping up. Okay, so there's gonna have to be another method of extracting water then. So I'll look into that and we'll do the bucket method. That's funny. Okay, so I went ahead and created pretty much everything I'm gonna need to get this water supply operating properly. So what I'm gonna need to do is hop into this. I created a tiny compact machine. So once it loads, yeah, it doesn't need to be very big. I'm just gonna basically create a water supply in here. So it's going to be a 9x9. And then yeah, actually I might do a 4x4. That'd be plenty. So what I'm gonna want to do is actually drop some water here. And then put those in place. Go. That. No, not that. Go. And then go ahead and create an infinite water supply. And then let me hop out. Let me set this as my entry point. Hop out. Hop back in. Okay, sweet. Then what I'm going to want to do is auto clicker. And let's see, put a placement block here. I keeps doing that double click. All right, and then I want to rotate you so you're facing kind of down. Can I have you face down? Let me see. So that's okay. So let me put you here on the side then. There you go, perfect. And I'm going to want you to right click the water with a bucket. And then I'm going to want this to be down, which I believe is where the power is. No, power is coming in through the west side. So you are going to be west side. Okay. And then coming into there. So that went ahead and filled up the bucket. And then I'm going to want it to come out. I'm going to need an item extraction cable. But I'm going to want you to have a white list. And pop this off real quick. Grab the item extraction cable again. I am so full of stuff that I can't really even operate right now. So we're going to go ahead and do an item extraction cable. Perfect. That. And you are going to be a white list. And then I'm going to have another auto clicker here. Is there really no way to have you face down? There needs to be a way to have you face down. I guess I can go one higher with the water.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so to get this working, I'm basically going to have to create something called the bundled cables, which is going to allow me to do different types of extraction in a very compact space. So all I really need is couple of those. 8 of those should be plenty. And I have these buckets already, and we should be good to go. So all I really need to do is let's go hop into this machine where I've already started the work. Nope. Wait a minute. What are you doing here? What? Rabbits! Seriously, all the rabbits. Why do I keep getting rabbits everywhere? Okay, so we're in this room. We're working up here. So I went ahead and started a little something here, and basically what I'm going to want to do is take these bundled cables, and this allows you to transfer power and items. So now this is going to take the item out of here, and it should put it in here. And what I want you to do is right click with this, and it's going to get a whenever you're ready. Go. Let's increase this to 1 click every tick. Then what I'm going to want you to do is whitelist extracting this water bucket. Okay? Then you are going to right click with the water bucket into here at the same speed, so 1 click every 20 ticks. And then I'm going to need another item extraction cable. Top here, so let me hop up here. And you are going to be extracting a whitelist of empty bucket. And then if I replace this with a multi-bundled cable, I should be able to then connect this to here. Theoretically, if I put a full bucket here, fill that up, and it'll just operate in a cycle. It's working. A little janky. There we go. Figuring it out. Let me put a separate. Why is there water in here now? There. So you're full now. Perfect. And now let me go ahead and set my entry point over here into this pool. And so now we're good. We should have unlimited water, and it should be good to go. So let's go ahead and hop out. This should be much faster, and I can dial up the speed. So if I want this to go faster, I can do 1 tick every 10 seconds, or sorry, 1 click every 10 ticks. But that's going to be 50 RF a tick, and it's going to end up using more and more power. I don't want to do that. So for right now, let's hop on out, and we should be ready to go. So now this water machine, now we'll call this Water World. Should be good to go. So I was going to go ahead and output it here, but no, I think I'm just going to break that. And I need this to go into the west, so I'm going to put it right... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And then let me break these off. Grab them. And I'm going to want it like that. And so let me go back in here, and then let me make sure that these are properly getting the right side. So I need to, over here, you need to be up. There we go. So now it's going to get all the power it needs, and these are all full. That's full. And so now if I come out here, and then I can start doing that, importing all that. Perfect. So let's go ahead. While we were doing all that, our latex should be nice and full. Look at that, 22,000. Now, this water tank did fill up, unfortunately. It had a little thing where it was filling up with a lot of water. So fortunately that's full, but we can go ahead and fix that issue in a second. I'm going to go ahead and break this, grab all this latex. Let's go ahead and create another one of these with tank. Create another one. Plop it right here, and that's going to fill up. We're going to do it one away. And I need the fluid liquid transfers again. As long as it's one block away, this will work. So this way, this won't interface with that again. And that's fine. So that's just going to go ahead and process. Now I need to click that to export the water. And you should now be keeping up. There you go. Start seeing this drain a lot. That's full. And then this should start ticking back up. Start ticking back up. Why aren't you ticking back up? What's going on in Waterworks? What is... Why? Why do fluid dynamics not work when I'm not in the machine? I don't get it. This is going to be kind of complicated if I have to be present in the machine for the fluid dynamics to even function. Yeah, it stopped working and it stopped updating. Okay. Well, in the meantime, maybe I can have it pull out of this. So I'll try and figure out between episodes how I can get automated water or some sort of, infinite water gen system going that can operate cross-dimensionally without it breaking the water physics of the game. Because that's gonna be rough if I can't figure out a way to do automatic water. Not that it's super hard to, get a bunch of water together, but I'd rather automate it, Anyway, so the next step of this is we're going to take these tiny dry rubbers, and then you're going to want to craft them together to make the dry rubbers. There you go, 7 of those. And let's go ahead and smelt those up in this room. And let's see. Fine for right now. We'll smelt these 7 up, and this will make plastics. Okay. And that's all of our plastics together that we will need for the next step of this. So what we're going to want to create next is we're going to want to get into some more advanced machines. So these plastics are going to be very useful for continuing in Industrial Foregoing. Okay, what I'm going to want to do now is something that's going to end up using a little bit of power, but it's going to be important because it's going to help us get into different materials that we don't have access to yet. And that's going to be things like titanium and the nuclear craft materials that we're going to need to get into. And in order to get that, we're going to need to get into the things called the laser drill. So let's go now. We need 1 base and then 4 drills. So we're going to create these. We need 2 diamond gears, 2 gold gears, some glowstone, machine cases, and then plastic. And then we're going to need the laser drill as well. So it's going to be 2 drill for the base. 2 plastic for the base, and then each drill is going to require 2 plastic as well. So that's going to be 10 altogether. And so it's a good thing that we went ahead and got some more cooking up, because now we should have more than enough. 14 to do all of these together. All right. So first off, laser base, we're going to need 2 gold gears. So 1, 2. We're going to need 2 diamond gears. 1, 2. We're going to need the 2 glowstone. And that should be, the machine case. I'm going to create 5 of them because we're going to need all 5. So the laser base. Go. That's our laser base. Laser drills now. We're going to need these white laser lenses for each one. So that's going to be the pink slimes with a white stained glass panel in the middle. That's just going to be white stained glass, which is glass surrounded with a white dye powder or a bone meal. So I need way more glass. I'm going to go ahead and create something that's going to automate glass for us, because we always seem to be running out of glass as well. And I don't know if I have enough plastic yet to do it, but let me take a look. Stoneworks. We want a Stoneworks factory. And yeah, we need 2 more plastic. We need an iron pickaxe, a furnace, and then a machine case, and then a lava bucket, quartz bucket, pink slime. Or sorry, a water bucket, a lava bucket, and a pink slime. So let's go ahead and get that going. And that'll probably be what I end out this episode with. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the laser drill. Next episode, we'll finish that up and then let that run while we work on mechanism. So let's look at, so we got the lava bucket right here. We need a water bucket, which I just filled up too, so we're good there. Next, we're going to need iron pick. Gonna grab that, put that away. Good thing we're cooking up iron, so let's go hop out a few. Oh, went too far. And we're gonna go ahead and grab iron in here. So we already got 12 going, so put that away. And then we're gonna need a furnace and the machine case, crafting table. I think we should be good there. Nope, we are missing. The buckets aren't there. Here's a bucket of water. Here's a bucket of lava. Good. No, reverse those. There you go. I'll take those back, please. Thank you. All right, so that's the material Stoneworks factory. And this, do you need power? You do need power, okay. So we're gonna go and put this in the other room. And I'm gonna want to export the items. And I can show you a way to do that right now. I'm gonna create a glass chest. And we're gonna do that with another tool called Ender Chest. And similar to the vanilla Ender Chest, it allows you to have items go across dimensions. And all you're gonna need is some white wool. I'm gonna create 2 white wool. And then we're gonna need a Eye of Ender. We need another Eye of Ender because I think I only have 1. There we go. And then we're gonna need, sorry, I didn't need Eye of Ender. I was looking at the wrong craft. You're gonna want the Ender storage one. So 2 obsidian, chest, 4 blaze rods, and then ender pearls. So that's easy. Going to craft those 2 up. And then I'm going to want something to code this. So I'm going to get some light gray dye. And it's going to be white and light gray dye, and that'll be glass. 2 of these together. And it's going to be white, light gray dye, white. And that's going to be glass. So we're going to grab this one. And let's pop into here where we got power going. And I'm going to want to go ahead and bring 1 more energy cable out. And let's see, maybe up here. You can go ahead and put it here. And so it's going to start crafting up different stuff. So basically you can stop it and that's fine. It's just going to, while it's running, it's going to create cobblestone for you. And you basically tell it what to do. And what I'm going to want it to do is grind down into sand. So the first step is going to be not smelt. It's going to be grind. All right. So now you see we're getting gravel. The next one is going to be, let me turn this off really quickly. Grind again, and that's going to make sand. And then I want it to smelt it. And so you can basically give it a recipe of what you want it to do. You can make bricks with this. You can make different things as well. So you have like the ability to grind, craft, compress, and things like that. So I want it to grind to sand, and then furnace to get to glass. Turn it on, and it's going to do that. And so now this is going to catch up again. And it's going pretty quick, but basically that's what it's going to do. It's going to just keep up, and every operation it's going to get toward glass. See? And now for the yellow step, I'm going to want to export out at the top. No, I'm going to go out the side. Yeah, I'm going to go out this side. This is the east side or the right side. So the right side is going to be out. And I'm going to go ahead and put Ender chest up here. Let me go ahead and grab some of those item translocation tools. So I'm going to need... What's going on here? Why is that? It's weird. It's like not letting me access this.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's getting buggy. Access that. Oh, there's a bunch of iron.
Nope. Nope.
What is going on here?
Nope. 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 Nope.
What is going on?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Weird. I have no idea what's going on with that. Break the whole system down, I guess. Here we go. Okay. So now we're going to want to create some item translocators. These item translocator, and it's the same: piston, ender pearl, redstone, gold, and iron. We go ahead and do that with a piston. We need to create a piston real quick, and you want to create that. We're going to get 2 of those item translocators. Put this stuff away, and then we can hop back into here. We're going to put 1 at the top, and then 1 at the side, and then click here. And that's going to go ahead and take the glass and start funneling it into this chest. Why are you getting cobblestone? Oh, right. I keep forgetting. I need to, here, turn off the output on those steps too. There we go. And that will prevent it from outputting anything but the glass. Okay. So once you've turned off all the outputs, you want to make sure you turn off all the outputs for the stuff that you don't want. Then you keep the stuff that you do want going out the right, and then I can turn off all this too. Not that it matters because we're not getting to that point. Then it will go ahead and export everything. And here you'll see it's just getting glass every time it does an operation. So can I put you back in? I can. Sweet. Can I put the gravel back in? I can. Cobble back in. Yep. So that's going to go ahead and go a little bit faster while it chunks through that stuff. And how are we doing for power? I went ahead and upgraded these batteries too. I guess I can show you that real quick before I end the episode. But what this is doing now, so the way you upgrade those batteries is if you take, I saved 2 of them, but you just take them and they're each, you craft them for the basic 1 million RF, and you take both of them and you combine them together in a grid, and then you combine it, and then you got 2 million RF, and you can do that same thing. You can just keep going up and up and up and up and up. So what I've done is between episodes, I went ahead and just combined a bunch of them together, and now our power storage is about 68 million RF, which is going to be very important because in a couple episodes, it's going to help us do some things that are going to completely break the laws of physics and time and space and all that stuff. But that's going to be another episode. So this has been a little bit of a weird one. I think the physics of this world that I'm in seem to be not cooperating with me for some unknown reason. I think somebody is breaking water and somebody is playing with me and trying to make sure that I stop what I'm doing. I think I'm on the right path, And I think somebody is getting a little nervous about how fast I'm moving this path. So maybe, just maybe, Roger, somebody named Roger, or whose name starts with an R, and his little minions are starting to get kind of in my way. And I don't know why that is, but I don't like it. And I'm going to make sure that I keep an eye on them closely. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw today and you want to go ahead and keep up with the episodes, go ahead and give me a subscribe and click that little notification bell. That way you can make sure that you get notified every time I post a new video. And then you'll be right here watching it with everyone else. Also, we are doing a Twitch stream where we do every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go ahead and stream live. Right now we're doing Project Ozone 3. But we do a whole bunch of different games, and it's really up to the supporters who want to do that. So if you want to come join me over there on Twitch, hang out with us, you can do that live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, again, 9:30. The link to the Twitch stream is in the description below, or you can go to twitch.tv/xxnoggy, and then you can access my stream there as well. New episodes in this series are posted on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So make sure that you're following and subscribed here to get notified when they do go live, and then that way you can be the first to watch it. So thank you all very much, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.